I'm on the scavenger hunt of Mozart. Mozart has lots of art, not art, lots and lots of composing tunes that is lost in his world, and I plan to find as many as I can. Yes, yes. I found a few tunes of Mozart, but I plan to find as many as I can, as stated. This is just a little poetry of, of the person who simply, had issues with a rapper. So, just piece some details together, along with Mozart findings. TutDraculaX counteractive wise.
He looked directly at his takers. Keep your voice down and phone him. Files got names and the law put fear in them, on fooling them. Streets write rumors, internet steering them, on fooling them. Truth get buried, but the pain still clearing them, on fooling them. Whispers in the basement, Lil Jojo name ringing, but they twisting all the statements. Families in the darkest time and hoods full of silent allegations. We ain't naming no names, we just live in frustration. Enemies on his tongue, closing his last confrontation at 18. Lil Jojo carried the whole blocks, and the movement grew with indifferently rivalries. Blood on the pavement, 9/4 was the date, unexpedited. But who really know another vacant case? Unsolved mystery. Late nights talking at the table with the curtains closed tight. Auntie say they watching. Auntie say they watching, keep them phones out of sight. Mama eyes red, she been crying all night. Uncle say the troubles ain't never read right. They scroll through the blub, see the lives going viral. Witness this, name that, every post same damn title. Internet pathetics wanna play forgotten cycles, but they ain't in them churches when they singing out they Bible. Inside conversations all trauma, no cloud gophers. Who in that car, but they never spell it out. Every time a name rise, somebody shut it down. Don't say that broski, they'll spin back round. Old heads mumbling about the wars in the 90s. How the block move, how the feds lean right behind me. They know how it go, how the cold stay blinded. Snitches get found, but the killers stay hiding. The movement, the mood, they be talking in code, never point a directions. The only thing clear is the hurtings in the tensions. They know Jojo gone, but the story all fracture. Evidence so thin, pledge the whole case manufacture. Whispers in the basement, Jojo name ringing, but they twisting all the statements. Families in the dark at time and city full of allegations. We don't name no names, we just live with frustration. Enemies on his tongue, that was confrontation. Lil Jojo carried the whole blocks, and the movement grew with indifferent rivalries. Blood on the pavement, 9/4 was the date, unexpedited. But who really know another vacant case? Unsolved, nice good. Joseph yelling was the biggest in a tweet. As Curzon's dead, homies, whole lines in the streets. Only child glinds, candles, and the rumors on the peak. Mama remembers Joseph with many handsome smiles. Not a headline story or not a case to foul. Brother thought about the nights when 069 ran wild. Now we watch interviews and stomach feeling cow. Family quick huddles, who was lurking by the tracks? Part above Mozart.
Coca banana, it's just a break, just banana. Coca banana. Music and fashion will always go fashion. It's the Coca banana, banana.
Pardon me, I'm filling in for the nibble dim. A hymn Names loading soft and they reel 'em right back. Could've been this crew, might have been that broske. But the truth is lost in the fear of Wolverines. Chicago turned boys into targets with a diss song echo from the block to the markets. OGs placing bets at the barbers, hearsay pressurists. Street politician shorty, with every cast a hot, hard goofy. No court, no closure, just guilt stacked. Sadly, rumors say law freaks and clicks, but ain't nobody say where it mattered on brick. So the family says we big when the sound makes nothing of the pain in the kitchen, whispering and fume glib. The names never spoken where the truth can't go. Now the spiffy sense, uncle be like, if we point they'll come for us next. Aunt be like, let God hold the weight on his chest. They are stuck in between getting justice and breath, in a city where revenge only led to embers. Peasants are not, sorry. Whispers in the basement, Lil Jojo name ringing, but they twisting all the statements. Family in the darkest times with hoods of allegations. We ain't named no names, we just live with the frustrations. Enemies on his tongue mark his last confrontation. Lil Jojo carried the whole blocks and the movement grew it in different rivalries. Blood on the pavement, 9/4 was the date, unexpectedly did. But who really know? Another vacant case, unsolved mystery. Girl, Blue Ivy, what's up, Shawnee? Bring man with the movement to the end. That young and rebellious, calling out his eye, all these dishes. Every bar was a jab from Chief Keef Ronks. In the crib, mama like, boy, slow that down. Lil Jojo said, mama, this the life, I'm just squeaking on the town. Blocks behind him, Henny, Liddy. As the energy brown rattles around the rosy. Since Lil Jojo gone, every blogger try to profit off his name. Clickbait title still playing with his pain, but the streets ain't open to no lens or frame. Gangway whispers, some foes claim to see, others say nothing, kept it locked in a dream. Pulley filled in, just a couple routine shots from a vehicle, then the page go, hey. The Coleman family's living with silence in the grave, knowing what they feel in few words just to say, yeah, yeah. Whenever you drop names, you invite other graves. And Jojo ain't the only son that mama try to save. No concrete answers, only lessons and questions. Chirac keep its secrets in the alleys and bandos. Whole lot of hurt, not a lot of confirms though. Let's get it. Praying in the morning, talk low in the night. Names never spoken, but they haunt when it's quiet. Joseph in the sky took a block, still riot. Truth buried deep and the streets won't ride it. That's all. Thank you, Mozart. TutankhamunDraculaX.